I think one of the most criminally underrated qualities of the best HR or just people team members in general is the power of storytelling. If you can tell a powerful story, people are naturally more inclined to listen to that and be affected positively by that. So then they understand. A lot of companies you'll hear there's a mistrust in leadership or they don't know what's going on. It's truly because no one's telling them anything and they don't know why we're doing all of these different changes. So I think the power of storytelling, I think if I was going to give some advice there, it'd be in that space. For leaders in general, you read lots about companies who are doing layoffs or downsizing and things like that. And usually one of the more often job function that gets caught up in that are, HR in general, HR recruiting and things. And then what they start to realize is that that HR person or that recruiter is doing so much more than what those leaders thought they were doing. And then once they're out the door, it's like, wait, these six things aren't getting done. Who was doing that? Wait, he was doing all of those things? This comes back to my having a seat at the table and explaining what you do and why it's so impactful and becoming more indispensable to the business. There's such a powerful place to be at that table, especially in the HR space. I think whether you have great technology and great tools or AI or not, you still need the person sitting there having the conversations, being that sounding board and vetting and validating people's thoughts and feelings. And so that's the part of you just have to make sure people know what you're doing, right? They have to understand why you're impactful, why you're value add. And you have to explain that because sometimes people do a lot of this work in the shadows